People from all walks of life are welcome among the Knights Blessed. Our faith in the dark is infinitely greater than the sum of our differences. Oh. Lost, but not forgotten. Runar has more work to be done. Done tending to the crops already? Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Runar! Uh-oh. In the woods. Sin Eaters. I feel they may have the touch. What does that even mean? They may have the touch. Where? In the grove to the southwest. For a mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbough. Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on. But sir, what of Tadia's heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service. Of all the times for Sin Eaters to appear. Are you just going to leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beast down. But if they indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own. I didn't know that there was a distinction between the Sin Eaters. I mean, other than, you know, obviously like the lesser and the greater or whatever. What was that you said about a stone? A few days past, Tadia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her heartstone. All of the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is custom to present the heartstone of the deceased at their funeral as an offering to the heavens. But now, what if I could find it for you? I've experienced fighting Sin Eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Master Matoya called you Minfilia, did she not? Are you truly the Minfilia, descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the Blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please, let me do this. Very well, but if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? What will you say? Don't worry, I'll come with you. Thancred doesn't need to know. I'm not really into secrecy in that regard. Like, I think more problems come from lack of communication than otherwise, so don't worry, I'll come with you. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with him in no time at all. Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. See, I wonder, like, I could see telling people at the Crystarium that we're the Warrior of Darkness would, you know, could cause a lot of issues. Mostly, I think, due just to the amount of people there. But here, be like, let me go out and handle it. Like, I'm the Warrior of Darkness. You know, it's not really of any consequence to me. This song is just so good. It should be around here somewhere, I think. Maybe this sparkling spot right here? There, the Sin Eaters. Oh, that is not a lesser one. Two of them, even. I was hoping there would only be one. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. What will you say? Let's get to it then. Perhaps we should split them up? What do you propose we do? I'm just going to say let's get to it then. I'm not really concerned about two of them. Well, I mean, I guess unless they're supposed to be, you know, as powerful as the one in Holminster Switch. Perhaps we should split them up. Good idea. I'll draw one away while you handle the other. Yeah, I mean, physically the same size as the other one. Not so much trouble. Could have taken on both of them. Oop. Looks like she's winded. Lavenza. There you are. It's done, though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. Oh. I'm fine. You needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that Heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. There we go. You brush away the leaves and uncover a brilliant green gem. Hell yeah, I did. It's like at one point I complain about my, you know, hide and seek abilities or whatever. And then another time it's just crushing it. Oh man. Why you gotta aggro like that? Did you have any luck? Sure did. Jade Heartstone, a keepsake once belonging to Tadia of the Knights Blessed. It's beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thancred always said you were a woman of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I am to be even half the hero you are. The hero she was. I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slitherbough. Runar and the others are probably worried. It's just funny reading half the hero she was. I'm not in the boat that thinks that Minfilia was useless. I'm like, to me, she's just an administrator. You know, she's the one. I mean, she's the one taking all the phone calls with, you know, other people all day long. It's like, I don't want that job. So I don't think she's useless. But I know a lot of other people, you know, have made those comments. But certainly at the same time, I'm not going to be like, you know, like I would not put her on the level of like heroism, like the Warrior of Light. And or darkness. Oh. Papa Thancred's back. Thancred, I can explain. I'll be like, dude, chill. Well, out with it then. I just see my character just like one hand on the shoulder. Dude, chill. Thank goodness you are safe. I had begun to fear the worst. By all that is dark, you found it. We can proceed with her service as planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits unto the sunless sea in the hereafter. Even should we be felled by the Sin Eaters, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured peace in the dark. Well, that's a nice sentiment. Saying goodbye. Runar lets out a sigh of relief. Words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the Blessed. I must insist you and your friends attend Tadia's service as honored guests. There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others it will be held in the darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. Well, oh, out with it then, yeah. Same old Thancred. Lavenza and I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away. And we helped them recover a lost heirloom out in the woods. I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help. There were Sin Eaters, and as long as she accompanied you. But do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse. How did you... Let's just say a little bird told me. And it's telling me now that Lavenza has business with us. Is something the matter? They've asked us to attend the service. Of course we'll go. It's being held in the darker, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. It's such a relief to know everything is going as planned. I'll join you in the darker shortly. Between your earlier excursion and my patrol of the area for Sin Eaters, hopefully Ishtola and Urian J will be able to finish their work in peace. To the Darker. Normally I'd look at a place like this and go like, okay, there's some sacrifices going on. I don't know if I want to be a part of this. The elderly woman hands you a candle. She then points over at a nearby corner where you might place it. I mean, I guess I just place it anywhere, it looks like. Blue flamed candle. A handmade candle of the Knights Blessed. It burns an eerie blue when lit. Now, typically, the color of the flame has to do with, like, how hot it is, right? Which, I mean, can that just be... Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it could just be based off of whatever it is you're burning. I don't know. I mean, to me, it's like if I could get a blue candle, I think that'd be pretty cool. I kind of like the vibe these candles give off.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
Of course.
Let us begin. I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul unto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
It's got to be a rough one, to know that you're, at least have been deemed the warrior of darkness, and somebody is essentially pleading to you to do something you have no power to do.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
Yeah, you got to think. Well, just about what I said earlier, unless what Runar was saying was, more metaphorical, but I don't think that. I think, this is all very religious, so, and spiritual. And it's funny thinking, like, if I saw something like that where you put the gem into the water and then it lights up and then all the others light up, like, I might actually be a believer myself. But then again, I would immediately, I think too, like it's, that was likely just some kind of chemical reaction between the gem and like the minerals in the water or something. So, but, I should like to have met her. I don't deserve such reverence. That's just, it's an interesting, I think, I don't know, because the second one obviously is like the more humble one, but I guess for me, like outside looking in, it's like, well, but you kind of do. But I'm going to go with the more humble option.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing.
Indeed.
Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will? Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact.
Do tell.
Urianger and I finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
This is probably one of the better, more like beautifully poetic quest lines in like groups of people or whatever, for this whole bringing the night back type of thing, you know, because you have these people that believe this very kind of spiritual thing and have this whole ritual that creates like a representation of the night sky, but then to actually, you know, like, I don't know, this belief that creates an artificial night sky, but to have the real night sky, I don't know how to explain it, but to me, there's a beautiful poetry in it. Something else I thought of too was, it actually is probably, going back to what I was saying earlier about telling people here that I'm the warrior of darkness. It's actually probably worse here because of how much they revere the darkness. That to people in the Crystarium, you're like a legend, you know, but, you know, a legend made manifest or whatever, which, you know, in a lot of ways, I mean, you know, I could almost see you be treated like a celebrity or something. But here, it's in a religious context. Like, I mean, they would look at you like, you know, a god or, you know, a demigod or something. Which, I mean, some people I'm sure would love, but I'm not all about that kind of attention. Hopefully Y'shtola has good news to share. A chance to reclaim the night has lit a fire in Minfilia that I would see kindled. What do you suppose she's gleaned from the tablet? I have no doubt thou wilt find the contents of the tablet most informative. Good, you're here. Thanks to the Exarch's gift, our next course of action is now clear. Yeah, I don't know. I was... something on my mind and then lost it. Oh well, couldn't have been that important. Thank you for watching. This stream was not as good as I was hoping. Not because of the story. The story was excellent. Just didn't get as far as I wanted to. We stopped right before Katana Ravel. But we still did get Emmett Selk. More Emmett Selk. Always great. Y'shtola's back in the crew. And we did a little bit of the Bunny Village. So, but next go around, we will be doing Katana Ravel and eventually I think into Amarang and maybe Calusia. I don't know though. But yeah, it was all great. And, I hope you liked it. And if you did, like, comment, subscribe, and, please come and join me on Twitch. The link is in the description down below. Until then, have a good one.